Blizzard filed a copyright infringement lawsuit against Turtle WoW. Okay, so I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but this looks pretty official to me. Blizzard Entertainment Inc. Turtle WoW 08194. Turtle WoW Mysteries of Azeroth. We saw something else here on MMO Champ. Same thing. Blizzard Entertainment sues Turtle WoW developers for copyright infringement. It's like, yeah, no big surprise here. Blizzard has sued the biggest Classic Plus private server on the market for copyright infringement basis. Once again, no big surprise. The thing that I found a surprise, well, I guess, okay, so no big surprise, right? To anyone, I hope, right? Turtle WoW takes Blizzard's IP, they expand upon it. They're doing new content with this. They're making Classic Plus, and to be honest, they're actually doing a pretty good job at it. Like, let's be honest, like, people seem to really like it. So that's why I think Blizzard should like get in talks with Turtle WoW and make it official. Like, that would be sick. But yeah, it's like, let's not get it twisted. You know, it's illegal what they're doing. So it's like, yeah, of course you're going to get sued if it gets too big. But not only that, Turtle WoW has run ads on YouTube and Instagram and like social media, like running ads for Turtle WoW. So they're like asking to get sued. They're partnering with content creators and streamers to play Turtle WoW and promote it. So they're like asking to get sued. And they are like tweeting, I believe, like tweeting at Blizzard and stuff. So they're like asking to get sued. They're like, hello, sue us. Like it's yeah. Anyway, this I found surprising. Turtle WoW was not backing down. This is the first part that I was like, oh. On Discord, they said Turtle WoW is here to stay, which is a pretty big claim to make when you're getting sued by a billion-dollar company. Challenges come to us often, and each time we're prepared to face them. To me, that's crazy. To me, that's a crazy claim to make. You're breaking the law, clearly. You're getting sued by a billion-dollar company, and you're saying, we're here to stay. Trillion-dollar company, sure. That's crazy. The Turtle WoW team appears to be widespread with like servers in the UK, Kazakhstan, and team members located across Russia, Bulgaria, Romania, and the Netherlands, which may pose challenges for Blizzard's lawsuit. Like, yeah, we'll see how that goes. If they're scattered across everywhere, maybe they just dodge it forever. I'm not exactly sure. Do we have any lawyers in the chat? Like, are we gonna ever be able to like pinpoint this? Like, does Blizzard actually... Can Blizzard actually get to the end of this, or is it just going to be this like constant? The marketing lead is from Michigan, though. If that's true, like that guy's probably pretty screwed. Like that guy's going to get in some trouble, right? Like if you're from the U.S., like you're going to get in trouble like real quick. I think they're coming for the U.S. based ones. Yeah, so that, I mean, that'll be. IMO, they have a case. They've been active for years with no notices served. This could backfire tremendously in court if Blizzard decides they did not defend its patent. Okay, so if you let something go on for too long without defending your patent, you lose the ability to fight it because you kind of like didn't fight it initially. That's interesting. The only reason Blizzard's doing this is because Turtle WoW has gained a lot more popularity recently. If it wasn't for that, then they wouldn't care. I think the reason they're doing this is because Turtle WoW has kind of forced their hand. Like if you do a private server and like not a ton of people are playing and you're not running ads and you're kind of doing it low key, Blizzard kind of lets it slide. It's like, sure, whatever. But once you start trying to like mass market your game as a standalone game, like, hey guys, play our game, and you're marketing it and running ads for it, Blizzard's like forced to do something because of what Amber set up here. If you don't, then they lose their IP. So it's like, yeah, they literally have to do something at this point. People defending Turtle is something I don't get. I haven't seen anyone defend Turtle WoW. Do we have any Turtle WoW defenders in here? I'm just curious on your perspective. Status, thank you so much for the Prime, man. Me? Okay. So Turtle WoW defenders, I'm curious on your perspective. Like, if you think Turtle WoW has done nothing wrong, like, I'm curious on how or why you think that. Or is it just because you want Classic Plus so bad, you don't think Blizzard can deliver? Turtle WoW has delivered, so you're like, screw Blizzard, I want to play Turtle. Because, like, I see that perspective, but it's still against the law, right? I mean, but, okay, so if that's the perspective that people are taking, you have to still kind of concede to say, well, it's still illegal, but it's fun. Legally wrong, morally right. Okay, so that's kind of what people are saying. And it's like, yeah, it's against the law, but it's what we've all wanted. Blizzard has failed to deliver, so screw it. Like, I see. Yes, exactly that. Okay. I guess I follow that logic. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that logic. But I guess I'm following it like a little bit, right? I feel like they could fight better if their server wasn't Turtle World of Warcraft. Haha. I mean, it's still the same like world though. I haven't played Turtle WoW, but I assume you still start in Elwyn Forest and like the world is still there, but then they've expanded with new zones, which is exactly what Blizzard needs to do, by the way. Like exactly what Blizzard needs to do. Oh my gosh. I'm craving Classic Plus bad, guys. I'm gonna be honest, like I am craving it so bad. Like I want to play Classic Plus more than anything. Like it sounds awesome. People are just mad at Blizzard's hypocrisy. So what do you mean by that exactly? Like people are asking for Classic Plus, they don't deliver, but they're banning the server that gives it to them. Is that what you mean by hypocrisy? It's illegal, but it's so well done. If Blizzard hired TWoW devs to their Classic Plus, the backlash would be minor. That's what I think they should do. That's what I've been saying for like a good year now. Maybe two years I've been saying this, is that Blizzard should hire the Turtle WoW devs because people clearly like it. They're creating a great product. Everyone wants it. I think a lot of people are hesitant to play, like myself, because they know eventually they're just going to get sued and like the servers could go down. So it's like, what's the point? But like people are craving this, right? I actually saw a take by Ampy. I don't know if I have the clip for this on hand, but Ampy made the claim that Classic Plus should have been delivered last year when Anniversary came out. Ampy basically said that Classic Plus should have been a finished, ready to go product and delivered by the time Anniversary servers came out last November. And I was thinking about that for a second, and I was like, okay, so Classic WoW came out in 2019. It did incredibly well, insanely well. TBC came out and then Wrath came out, you know, with like 2 year spacing. I kind of agree with Ampy that like we saw this like craving for this Classic Plus for years now. They probably could have had something ready by the Anniversary servers. And that was, yeah, like it shouldn't be in production now. It should have probably launched last year. Having said that, the Blizzard Classic team, I think, is still trying to prove to their higher ups that this is a concept that enough of people want. Yeah, so we had SUED, right? We had SUED, and I think that kind of helped prove it to some degree. It's going to be announced at next BlizzCon. I think you're right. I think it's going to be announced at next BlizzCon. Now, the problem is next BlizzCon is it's about 1 year away. It's next September, right? Yeah, I think it's next September. It's like over a year away. And that'll probably be when it's announced, which means it might be another year from there. So we might not have Classic Plus for 2 years. At this point, I think it's more copium to think Classic Plus isn't coming than to think it is. You see lawsuits like this. You see the community craving, and Blizzard is a company that wants to make money, and they know if they deliver, they're going to make money. I think it's copium that we... Honest. I really think it's coming. It's more about when. Is it going to be in 2 years from now? That's probably case. It's going to take a while. If you read more into the lawsuit, Blizzard doesn't just want to shut them down. They want all of their builds and everything because they want to use it for sure. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. I don't think Blizzard would just one-for-one rip the Turtle WoW content because they would get insanely massive backlash. It would be terrible. Like if Blizzard sued Turtle WoW, took all their content and then made it official without hiring their team, that would be like, dude, everyone would just riot. So I don't know if they're gonna like. I would make a pretty strong claim that they're not gonna do that because that would cause a riot. Like people wouldn't play, right? Like I think, dude, people would be rioting hard. Now, if they hired the Turtle WoW team to release their server officially and call it Classic Plus, and they like officially do it, I think everyone would be stoked. So it would be way different. Everyone would riot for 2 weeks and everyone would play. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, man. If it's a sub, I'm not playing. I mean, I guarantee when Classic Plus comes out, there will be a sub fee. Yeah. Are you thinking that it's going to be free to play? Because I guarantee there's no way it's going to be free. I don't play TWoW because it's not official. So what's the point if it gets shut down? So I agree with you, Matt. Like I don't play Turtle WoW because it's not official. I also can't stream Turtle WoW and make content about it because it's not official. So like, I mean, I've said this many times on streams. You guys are probably already aware, but if content creators make content about private servers, not only can you get banned in WoW because Blizzard could link your WoW account to you playing the private server and putting content on the internet, and you can get your WoW account banned. Not only that, you can also get DMCA'd on Twitch and have your Twitch account closed. It's like a massive no-no if you're a streamer or a content creator. I've been seeing lots of Twitch streamers on Turtle WoW the past couple of weeks, or on Epoch. Yeah, so you can stream Epoch if you're a small content creator and you're kind of going under the radar. But if you catch any, you're gonna get stopped. So this happened back in the day with Nostalrius. Like, some people were streaming Nostalrius and it was like, okay, it was kind of fine for a little bit. And then Soda Poppin streamed it. And I started streaming it, and a bunch of streamers started streaming it, and then we all got notices that, like, you can't do that. So it's like, can't do that. Yeah. When you say streamer, do you mean advanced panhandler? Yes? Like, how am I supposed to answer that, man? Goodness gracious. Unbelievable. True? What, guys, what do you mean true? Goodness gracious. I'm not, like, sitting here, like begging people to Twitch Prime because it's absolutely free, doesn't cost you anything, it's going to avoid ads and support the stream at the same time by clicking one button right under the subscribe button, then it's just like a checkbox, and you just click sub, and it's like, boom. That's not like what I'm here doing. I'm here content creating. That's right. It's a pretty good answer if you ask me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's the advanced part right there. I don't know what this guy's on about. Oh, we got a Twitch Prime here from Barrows, 3-month sub. Welcome in, man. Yo, thanks for supporting the channel. That's what we're talking about. Snick, Savage, Twitch Prime. Thank you. There is no way Classic Plus is getting shown at this BlizzCon. They just finished development on SOD. They're working on MOP at the same time. If they're working on Classic Plus, they're in a very early prototype phase, and they won't be ready to show anything within a year since starting development, as much as I want it. I disagree. They finished SOD 3 months ago now, 2-3 months ago. Next BlizzCon isn't for another year. So they have over a year, and they probably started development a little before they planned to finish SOD. So they've had like a year and a half to announce it. Now, they aren't gonna just announce it and launch it, probably. They could announce it and it could be another year. So I completely disagree. I think the timing makes perfect sense that it would be at BlizzCon next year. Spangu, thanks for the Prime. Telemir, 93, thanks for the Prime. Kai, nice name, thanks for the Prime. Guys, we're almost on a Prime train. Opies, thanks for the Prime, guys, for Prime training. There we go. There we go. No more ads. I think 1 year is even too late to announce it. I don't think it'll be too late. I think the hype will just continue to build until it's announced. Like, people want this product. I think it'll continue to just like roll up hype for the next year or two. Kind of like Nostalrius. Like, everyone wanted this, like, Classic WoW in 2016. We had to wait till 2019 to get it, but once it came out, the hype was just stupid unbelievable. I think something similar will happen here. That was so hype with SOD, they announced it and it came out a few weeks later. Dude, I still think, like, if SOD released without phases and we just had, like, that final phase, dude, that final phase was so good, but everyone quit by then. Yo, Rezev, thanks for the Prime, appreciate it. In one of the interviews, they said that they were working on SOD for something around a year. Rybimi, they can pull off a good Classic Plus within, let's say, 2 years. My opinion is that they should launch Classic Plus without much. They should let us vote on what is coming next to some degree and continue to develop this thing that will take 5 to 10 years to build into a really good state. I think they should do it. Very similar to RuneScape. So you launch it without a ton, but you give it the framework to build into something beautiful over a long period of time. I think if you want Classic WoW to really thrive, that's the way to do it. Let's just gamble and hope Blizzard makes it the best, right? Like, I think that's the only way. So my opinion is they could launch it like tomorrow. We have poll systems and we vote on what's to come. I don't think they should just launch with a bunch of changes and try to hope they get it right. Classic WoW excelled off the community, so keeping them engaged is key. Yeah, it has to be like a community community built system. What about our anniversary characters? So this is the problem. There's too many Classic WoWs. And actually, there's a video that I was maybe going to react to.
Classic WoWs in...
from Willie. Classic WoW is in a weird place at the moment. I wanted to show you guys the thumbnail. The thumbnail says so many games, but nothing to play. So in Classic WoW, you have Hardcore, Season of Discovery, Mists of Pandaria, and 20th Anniversary. This is a big problem, I think. Like, you have all of these people creating characters in all of these realms, but nothing they can really call home. And it's like, what do I actually spend time in and play? Like, I think we need to end Classic, just continuing to relaunch things. You merge that with retail or end the servers, do what you got to do. And we got to get that Classic Plus to replace all of this. And then Hardcore would be a checkbox and option in Classic Plus. So like you kind of keep that as a side game mode. Season of Discovery gets nuked. Mop gets moved to retail, nuked. And then Anniversary, you let it play out to TBC then Wrath because people want that. And it's like kind of too late to end it. But then once it gets to Wrath and you kind of nuke it or move it to retail. And then from there you have Classic Plus and you have two options. You have Classic and retail, two options. So when you're a new player coming to the game, do you want Classic or do you want retail? Those are your options, right? I think that's what they should do. I think as much as these can be fun, I think having too many servers is like the downfall.